Welcome everyone, my name's Dr. Reva, and I'm trying Renowned Explorers International Society today. This is an interesting game. I actually played last year on Gamescom, and it didn't come out until early this month, September of 2015. But I was impressed with what they had. It looked really fun. I was like, I'm gonna play this once it comes out, and then it didn't come out for more than a year. This is made by Abbey Games, who created Reus, however you want to call it, that I tried before on the channel, like over 2 years ago by now. Wow. Might have been my first try. Anyway, this is going to be a... Yeah, let's just dive into the game and see what it actually is. We have Discovery Mode and Adventure Mode. You will retry whenever you lose and save and load whenever you want. You will reach new locations faster. You can't reload the previous situation, and if you lose, it's game over. The game automatically chooses this option when you're looking for perilous yet memorable adventures. Just to try it out, I'm gonna go for the Discovery Mode. These options change difficulty, so cheat mode, no. Easy, let's put it on classic difficulty. It's hard. Apparently classic is stronger than normal difficulty. Anyway, let's select our crew. On the screen you can pick your crew. First select a captain, which will give you a unique ability. You can unlock more captains by playing the game. Then select other slots and pick your other crew members. Different crew members have different strengths, so choose wisely. Okay, let's select ourselves our captain. Oh, we need to select these guys first. Okay, so Harry Walker, who's a scout. Oh, these are not unlocked. I see, so... Anna Proskuriakova, a bright young scientist who loves the scary power of electricity more than anything. She wants to discover the secrets of the world. Yvonne Lefebvre, Montreal's cruel mistress, assertive, intelligent, and the center of attention, wants to see if she can trample the world under her boots. Victor Signac, a decorated military captain, his words and skills motivate friends and foes to follow him. But I'm gonna go with Yvonne Lefebvre as our Canadian nationality, a balanced speaker with high speech and good defenses. Yvonne can regain spirits. Captain perk, Queen Explorer, +1 green campaign. Okay. Recommended crew, go devious or friendly with Kiwi or Agatha. Friendly or aggressive, devious or aggressive. I see, so you are mostly friendly and devious. Okay. Oh, and then you can pick everyone. Okay, so you can only pick certain captains in the beginning, and then you can't pick anyone. So he is aggressive, does exceptionally well in aggressive crews. Jean-Piet Cornel. Ah, he's a Dutch guy! Haha, should take him, just because he's Dutch. Dolores Garcia, which is our Mexican, luchador. That's the word. I actually remember a word, you know. A Greek girl, Bea. Charles Templeton, yes, he's the Brit. So she's Canadian. Then we have Maria from Argentina, a glass cannon speaker, okay. Hildegard Haas from Austria. Kwame, I'm going to... Ghana? I'm not sure about that flag right now. Anyway, we're not gonna bring two speakers. I want to bring a scientist. Earl Shanty. He is, Okay. Molly and Jean-Piet. If we take these two, that will actually be pretty strong. So this is mostly a devious crew, but two aggressive guys in there as well. Yeah, I like it. So we have the Canadian, the Dutch, and the American. Let's look at some more. That's Algerian. That's Algiers flag. German, Agatha von Brunswick. Sorry, the Russian Anna Proskuriakova. And Emilia Karłowska, the Polish girl. Now I'm gonna go with, no, it's Earl Shanty. Earl Shanty, glass cannon. We have Jean-Piet. Sorry, seriously, just picking these people is fun as hell. Anyway, from There we go. This is our team. Yvonne, Jan-Piet, and Earl. My name is Earl. Sorry, it's just... I've been waiting to play this game for over a year, so I'm a little bit excited. This is it. You just got your Renowned Explorers International Society membership. Yvonne wants to make a big entrance. Find the burial site of Saxon kings. Found somewhere on the mainland of Britain, but King Egbert's grave remains a particular mystery. So it's basically we're going to play through the tutorial. If this is interesting enough, please leave a comment if you want to see more of this game after we're done with this try video. Because I've been waiting to play this game for, as I said, over a year now, and this might actually become interesting. What's important to know? If this is your first time playing, you may want to familiarize yourself with some key concepts in Renowned Explorers before venturing into the unknown. Local Highlander volunteers to help if you want. Oh, that's nice. Expedition economy. So, basically, this game is about playing Indiana Jones as a team. That's at least from what I remember. You have your team of explorers and you go out and discover treasures, and you can either sell them, I think, or be like Indiana Jones and put them in a museum. The basics of expedition economy. During expeditions, you must remember to collect resources. Gold pays for gear and supplies. Status retracts an entourage. Research can be spent on research upgrades. You might not find a need for these resources during some expeditions, but once you start preparing for following expeditions, they'll be indispensable. Lastly, keep the expedition on track. Traveling on expeditions consumes supplies. If you run out of them, misfortune will befall your crew. Mind your resolve. You lose resolve by failing tests or being defeated in encounters. If your reserve ever drops to 0 resolve, your expedition is over and you'll never become a famous explorer. You often get the chance to regain some supplies and resolve, so keep your eyes open. Don't run out of these things either. Brief summary. Find the treasure to complete the expedition. Collect gold, status, and research on your way there. Don't run out of resolve and supplies. With that knowledge, you're ready to embark on expeditions. Encounters. During your travels, you will be resolving many different situations during encounters. In this encounter scenario, you may familiarize. Now it's working. I don't know what's happened to my tongue. Yourself with its basic rules. Enter the tutorial encounter. Read the tooltips of abilities and buffs to gain useful information. Okay, so by resolving the encounter with this as your dominant attitude, you will gain the following rewards. Campaign. By resolving... Okay, start the encounter. Welcome to your first encounter. Select different participants by clicking on them with the left mouse button. Hello, you are Shanty. Select your crew members by clicking them with the left mouse. Okay, got it. Okay, so right click gets them forward. Then move the rest of your crew. For now, you've exhausted all your possible moves. End the turn. Their turn. The Highlanders will attack now. And does 6 damage. Damn, that's bad. Makes me pissed off. 5 damage on Jan-Piet. Okay, so our turn. Now move your crew closer to the volunteers. Once you move crew members close enough to an opponent, you can use their abilities to beat your opponents. Whenever you're prepared to use an ability, you can preview its effects here. Here's an overview of the information provided. Percentage chance the ability will hit or miss. A preview of the amount of spirit damage the ability will do. A preview of how the ability will change the target's emotion. Different emotions have different effects. Preview of how the ability will affect the target's vibe. The positivity or negativity of a target's vibe determines if you'll get positive or negative emotions. It's an interesting way to fight. Aggressive attack. Yeah, sure, let's do an aggressive attack. 21 spirit damage. You just dealt damage to the opponent's spirit through a physical attack. But don't worry, during regular play you can also overcome unfortunate dispositions through means other than just violence. But for now, defeat these enemies by assaulting their spirit. Go Earl! And finally Jan Piet attacked this guy. Wow, one shot. Okay, that's nice. You've dominated your opponent, so we get an aggressive victory. Ah, that's how it works. And then we have one more tutorial thing left, moods during encounters. Let's just go in the adventure. So here's the tomb we need to find, gold and stuff. So, everyone is a little bit nervous. The first expedition is crucial for the crew's confidence. The crew starts out with low resolve. If the crew ever reaches zero resolve, the crew loses its will to explore, and your adventures are over. However, every expedition you complete will give you more resolve. We have... Where are my supplies? We have 7 supplies. Your crew can be improved here. Let's go there. 2 people are having a heated discussion as you walk by. One of them yells at you, "Hey you! Hey, yes you! We need your opinion on something." "We are discussing what the best way is to solve problems. I'm convinced that using speech will solve any problem you encounter. But this guy here thinks that using physical attacks is the way to go. What do you think? If you choose me, I will teach one of you how to use speech more effectively on this island. If you choose him, he will do the same for attack. Choose someone to undergo speech training." "Excellent choice. Speech is always the better option. I'll teach one of you how to use speech more effectively on this island. These secrets only have effect on this expedition." Now let's do Yvonne's speech, because we're already a speech girl. Wow, she's become... Yeah, she's definitely a devious character. We are ready to continue. Let's go to that place. So we only have 7 supply. Some of his harvest. Help the farmer take some of the harvest and run. Punch him and take some of his harvest. Let's just help him. Very happy, and gives you some of the profit that the farmer would have missed out on if he'd been stuck here any longer. He will also tell everybody at the market about those nice explorers from the International Society. So that gets us 1 green and 1 yellow token. For each campaign token, you receive the following resources after completing your expedition. 10 to 15 status. Also give amounts of renown. And 10 to 15 gold from the other token. Ooh, hello! There's a lot of stuff going on here. What's that? Technique challenge. An engineer or rogue may be useful. I don't think we have either, right? An athlete and... Oh, we do have an engineer. I'm gonna try whatever that is. That would be 0? Really? That's the case. I'm gonna go here. What a strange noise. Music is coming from a meadow, but there is no one in sight. It seems that the wind in combination with some strange type of twin flowers making the sound. Listen for a while to the beautiful sound and make a study note of the phenomenon. So now we have 2 study tokens. See, and this travel costs 0 supply, so we don't lose out anything by having gone to the research first. Halfway up a small mountain, the crew finds an old ruinous Saxon monastery. Many of the Saxon structures were made from wood and did not stand the test of time. A stone building such as this one is a treasure itself. Unfortunately, it does not fit in your backpack. Let's explore the monastery. As you approach the monastery, a strange-looking hooded man is standing in front of the monastery. "Well, hello there, travelers. Welcome to this old Saxon monastery. I come here once a year to make some minor repairs and clean the place up a bit. It would be a shame if such a nice place went to waste. Saxon... yeah, that takes too much out of me. Saxon men used to come here to test their skills. The most skillful would be rewarded by Tyr, the god of war. All that is left now is this heavy statue of Tyr that warriors would push and feel like a Saxon knight, and a trial in the monastery's basement that would test agility and attract noblemen with pretty rings. If you would like to test yourself, go ahead. Your performance might earn you something." Push the heavy statue of Tyr. You're standing in front of the heavy statue of Tyr, who will try to prove themselves and see what reward there is. Yes, Jan Piet, definitely, 93%. That's probably the best choice. And, oh, it's a random roll. What do we get? Renowned explorers. On the first try, the statue doesn't seem to move, but then Jan Piet really goes for it. The statue budges and Jan Piet pushes it pretty far before stopping. Exhausted, Jan Piet and the crew turn to the old man, who's impressed and fetches something from the monastery. Random rewards. 11% chance receive a golden horse, 66% for a Saxon knight statuette, 22% Saxon ring, 1% receive a Viking helmet. With a horse made of gold, which looks like it belonged to a king, with a marvelous treasure. Tears rewarded you, and I wish you the best in your travels. Gain a treasure, Saxon golden horse. This amazing piece of goldsmithery must have belonged to a king, so we take the treasure. We get 50 renown. Nice. Can spend insight in some cities to earn tokens in the world map. Oh, nice. So let's take the treasure. Thank the old man, leave the monastery behind you, carrying the new treasure with you. Great, continue. So what's that? Technique challenge. An engineer or rogue may be useful. We have a rogue. There is status to be gained here. What's that? There might be an encounter here. There is research. Let's go for this one then. A decorated entrance to a cave presents itself as you walk through these Scottish hills. It seems to be an old gambling paradise for miners who wanted other entertainment at night than what their employer offered. The door is ajar. The jar is a door. You open the door and find a dusty and dilapidated casino, including roulette, blackjack, and poker tables. We also borrowed scotch in a booth to exchange tokens. We get to collect. We take some loose money and some scotch, which together is certainly worth something. Ooh, we get 2 more tokens for gold. Actually quite nice. Oh, practical resources may be found here. Which means we might... Normally wouldn't be so excited about this, but you found an abandoned farm. The fields are overgrown, supply vegetables and even some fruit trees. Take some time to restock your supplies. We gain 3 supplies, which means we can keep going around the island a bit longer. I'm gonna go for the science and encounter. A group of sheep is fighting to eat from a slightly greener patch of grass. Might be interesting to study this peculiar patch of grass. Let's go. You approach a patch of grass, but the sheep see you as competition and start attacking us. Really? Sheep? I really fell for that one, didn't I? It's the sheep. So, Campaign tokens, study tokens. I don't see anything else, but... Okay, so, sadden. We can sadden. We can sadden that sheep. The sheep is sad. Wow, he took spirit damage. The sheep is saddened beyond words and just wants... Oh my god, I'm a bully? Really? Oh, did I just... I just made that sheep run off. Holy crap. And rage. Let's move 1. And then enrage that sheep. She becomes too enraged and loses it. And he runs off because we beat him. So that's basically the 3rd level of things we're using. Why is there... It shows a bar, but there's nothing there. Try to impress. Okay, you know what? I need to sadden another sheep. Even... Oh, no. No movement left, really. Their turn. Our sheepies. The sheep loves herb. So that was a friendly attack. So the sheep are trying to kill me by loving me. Let's impress that sheep. Sheep is impressed by you and doesn't wish to stop you. Okay, let's try to... Nah, let's also impress. Let's impress the sheep. Bits of beard! We're impressing him. Genius. You're the bully. Pleasant. Everyone's nice. Aww. Let's just enrage the sheep to dye it. Oh, it's so happy. It looks so happy. Sorry, this game is pretty hilarious. Very confused about all the mixed signals. I'm sorry. First we tried to impress it, and then we enraged it, and it's like, what the frick is going on? I'm out of here. Oh man, this is hilarious. Oh my god. Encounter token Devious Expedition. I loved breaking those little hearts. Fools like them didn't deserve any better. Resolve the conflict Devious. Only lasts for this expansion. +5 crit. +2 Devious. Speech. You successfully calm down the sheep and you can finally take a look at the grass. After careful examination and some tests, it seems the grass contains some special nutrients that attract the sheep. You take some with you for their scientific value. I'm going here now. On one of those rainy nights you see a feather lying beneath a small tree. The feather is both magnificent and valuable. What is that? There is an encounter here. Well, Jan Piet just got an upgrade, so we can give him something. Athlete perks, smashing and tough. Perk upgrade. This training can now be selected. Adds the athlete. Archaeologist occult. Let's give him stamina. Or, oh, what does it do? Or that. No, I'm gonna give him stamina. Gives him the inspiring attack. Attitude aggressive, 120%. Melee range, cooldown 4 turns. Heals all allies spared in 3 squares range of target by 40% attack and can make them confident. Not bad at all. Jan Piet Corneel. Going down a small path when you're shouting and screaming coming your way. 2 thieves are running from an angry mob. Since you're blocking the path, one of the thieves asks, "Please, traveler, we have no time for you right now. If you let us through, we will give you some compensation. Decline and stop them. You cannot be bribed. Stop the thieves." And the loading screen has my expedition going on. Devious. Ooh, campaign for both aggressive and devious. Let's attack. 20, he becomes a little bit slightly pissed. You moving there. You are moving here and start firing the bastard. Ooh, damn, he's taking lots of hits. You can actually... That's melee range. I am going to sadden this guy. He smells like fish. And now he's saddened and just wants to be alone. And he runs off the battlefield. 19, that's quite a bit. I cannot get next to him, but I can move her away. Let's do an inspiring attack. Wow, 50 all at once, holy crap. And we did indeed get some of our stuff back. And he's down for the count, the Highlander Thief. Is there a way out? Hostile, we are aggressive. So we get... Ooh. I beat them, they deserved it, right? Resolve the conflict aggressive. 5 armor and 2 attack power. And we get some more level ups. The mob thanks you and everybody now knows about your good deed. I think we're going to go up here and then to the final one. Seems prudent. Let's upgrade Earl Shanty. Perk upgrade Survivalist Navigation. That gives us bonus grit. Or Automata. Sure, let's just do him. Let's make him a full-on engineer for now. Experimentation. About 2 tiles, 4 turns, affects enemies within the target circle, gains plus 25 power each turn while off cooldown with a maximum of 75% power. And Yvonne, the Beguiler. Ooh, a Rogue Mischief, or the Speech. Sure, I'll take the Rogue perk, she's a rogue now. Deride, Devious Speech. Not bad. Exploring for Dummies, it's a book. Let's take 2 more. Rain is becoming unbearable and the crew is looking for shelter. After searching for a while, the cave is found. Great, some shelter. The crew lays down their backpacks and makes a fire to dry their clothes and for warmth. Once the fire is blazing, the cave appears to be larger than it appeared in the dark. As you explore the cave, you notice lots of Saxon war equipment, including some skeletons, probably wounded soldiers that died in the caves. Focus on collecting noteworthy equipment. While collecting some of the equipment, you notice some tactical plans written on the cave wall. Studying this will give you tactical defensive insight. Ooh, let's give young Pete the technician defensive perk. Nice! So he just got a free perk. He's now a tactician. Bonus attack and armor. Not bad at all. Oh, there's something odd here. Yeah, that was a good choice of going there. Final one. Where the site of the Saxon Kings must be somewhere around. Once you get there, the expedition will come to an end. Onwards! Yeah, it's our last supply anyway. The crew searches through the hills and quickly finds what they were looking for, the Saxon burial site. One of the tombs is of King Egbert, a particularly mysterious figure. Finding its secret will surely skyrocket your reputation at the renowned explorers. However, you hear familiar laughter. Behind you stands the French explorer, Rivalier, who is considered to be the most promising of the renowned explorers. He speaks. Thank you, amateur. Under Rule 24b of the Explorer Mandate, fellow explorers should help each other out, and I really need to excavate King Egbert's tomb to gain another honorary title. Explain how you worked hard for this treasure. I leave this important treasure to someone like you. I don't know how to explain this to you. Allow my sharp companion Amir Akhtar to explain my thoughts while I seize King Egbert's treasure. Wait a minute. He means to say you suck, my friend. Apparently we suck, and we have to start an encounter. Yeah, this is going on a little bit longer, but I'm just trying this out, just showing you how the game works, and I'm having fun. Defeat the boss. Friendly, he thinks we're weak, devious. He admires my sharpness, or he's mildly. So I want to try and get this done deviously. Deride. Ooh. Let's deride this guy. It's a mobster. Holy crap, there's a lot of them! Who will land the first blow? Okay. I am no one in range for Sadden. Now there is. He smells like fish. He's saddened once more. Last guy to move. We're gonna move you here. Whoa! That's also quite effective. And we need to end our turn. Amir. He's the boss. Oh, why does he get 3 movements? And he's now... I smell. Stinky pants. I don't know. Oh, you bastard. Ooh, that's a taunt or some sorts. For crying out loud, that's really mean. He's now really saddened. She's also being threatened. You cannot get in range of anyone. Good. You there are going to do the inspiring attack on this guy. That way we will regain some of our spirit over there. And some of them became escalated. You won't take it. Let's move you back here. And enrage this guy. Mobster becomes too enraged and loses it. Also gonna go for a devious attack. Smells like doggy or something. Tens, who will land the first blow. Anticipating the attitude of the opponent is an effective way of getting an advance. If your opponent is friendly, you can exploit his weakness by being aggressive. If your opponent is devious, you can be the better woman by being friendly. Yeah, he shouldn't be able to get in range of that. No, he totally does, doesn't he? Lost 1 resolve. Seriously, Earls to send and uncontrollably burst down in tears. So we lost the resolve because we took too much damage on that guy. That's not great. I'm going to punch you really hard. 53, that's very good. You are going to sadden the crap out of him. So now he's out of it. Ha! Sadden beyond words and just wants to be... Oh, we only had it to kill him. We didn't even have to kill all the mobsters. He admires my sharpness. Oh, good. I love breaking those little hearts. You, my friend, are pretty sharp. I must honor you with some coin in this checklist. It describes treasures my boss wants to find. If you beat us to getting one, I guess you deserve it, my friend. He leaves to follow Rivelier, who's already plundered the tomb. Well, everyone gets +1 speech. Kirk quickly turns to the mysterious text he got from the encounter. It seems to be some sort of agenda or scheme. Takes it and reads it loud. Treasures still to grab. The one hidden in the tomb of the Forgotten King. That one treasure held by the locals. The one in the cache near the dangerous cliffs. Due date today. Seems Rivelier was going to nab some more treasures. You might be able to get one before him. Which treasures are you going to chase? Let's try to convince the locals. Since you find yourself as more charming than Rivelier, maybe you can beat him to taking the treasure from the locals. Yvonne will try to convince them with 100%. Oaks are actually going to help Rivelier, but Yvonne manages to convince them. With her knowledge, you find the treasure from this secret checklist. We gain a Saxon ring. Very nice. Take the treasure. With this last find, your expedition still concludes on a high note. However, it's clear that if you want to be the most renowned explorer, you'll have to beat Rivelier. Now it's personal. Back to London. Highlands explored. DVS. Treasures. Horse and ring. Resources gathered. Not bad. That's a lot of status. Nice. 2 resolve gained. Very nice. Exotic location uncovered in the Saxon Grave Islands by promising explorer Livon Lefebvre. Explorer Society board members are excited at the progress of this classy crook. So we're now at number 9. These are the people above us, including Mathieu Rivelier. Rivalry. Rival-eu. Really? The board is impressed. Which will... upgrade... gives us an upgrade to our airship, which will allow you to carry more supplies. Upgrade badge. You gain 3 supplies capacity. Pinkerton tells you we're pleased that you're aiming to become the #1 explorer. However, I wonder if you can beat the already successful Rivelier. We hope that you will uncover many secrets in your endeavors. The society has many leads as to where you secrets may lie in wait. You can do 4 more expeditions before the most renowned explorer is elected, so make them count. Successfully complete expeditions to access new expeditions. Gather your thoughts to determine your course of action. Spend your resources in unlocking technology. Exchange your insight for other resources in the city. Spend your status to acquire an entourage. Spend your golden shops. Go on more prestigious expeditions. And repeat until you beat that French clown, Rivelier. Time to prepare for your next adventure. Reference guide. So, that is Renowned Explorers. Something, yeah. I don't remember even the name. Renowned Explorers International Society. I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. And leave a comment if you want to see me continue playing this. I'll see you guys later.